In my next slide, I'm going to be explaining why people choose to use hallucinogens. And I think educating people on why a certain substance is used by other people kind of kills the curiosity of how it feels and why people are choosing to use it, and could help prevent people from getting started in using it in the first place. So, the first thing is it causes a euphoric feeling. So, for people, it's just kind of a feeling of not existing, out of body experience, just total peace. And so, a lot of people choose to use this drug to kind of find that feeling. People also choose to use it because not all hallucinogens are addictive, as I mentioned previously. So that's a big reason why people choose to use it. They think it's just kind of a one and done deal and that you can't really get hooked on it, such as like LSD. It's not addictive, but while some hallucinogens might not be addictive, drugs such as MDMA and PCP are addictive. When someone becomes dependent on the drug, they'll develop cravings, which will lead to headaches and sweating, and many people, it can actually ease depression. That's why some people choose to use it. Since it is an out-of-body experience and you do feel happier, there's been some studies on if it does treat depression. A lot of scientists aren't sure if this is accurate just because they don't know the long-lasting effects of LSD and acid and how it will affect you in the long run, but a lot of people do say that it makes a feeling of depression go away. Kind of going off of that, it affects the serotonin, which controls functions such as behavior, mood, and perception. So because it does affect these levels, it is going to make people's mood feel better, their behavior kind of feel more easygoing or free, and so that's another reason why people with depression do tend to gravitate towards these kinds of drugs. And people also do it because of spiritual pursuits. Some people believe that hallucinogens have they can have a spiritual trip and feel closer to any kind of spirituality that they choose to practice, see spiritual visions, or it's kind of a detachment to be closer to a spiritual being. So that's another reason why people use it, but mainly just for the feeling and just to kind of get away from a depressive episode is the main reason why people choose to use these drugs.